If Carlsberg did weather reports, this is the country that you live in. Depending on where you are, if you're either here or here, this will probably be the first time you've been able to take your jacket off since 1976. Now, I believe the people that are also here, some of them in the north and some of them in Scotland, are actually ringing and complaining about this presence that seems to be making its way into their bedroom, lighting the place up and creating unwanted heat. Yes, my child, this is called the sun, and if you weren't such a fucking work-shy nocturnal cunt, you'd probably see it more often. Now, it is going to be warm, but this is nothing new. I was a baby in 1976, and here I am still, so don't worry about it. Yes, it is going to get warm. There are a few precautions you can take. Obviously, if you're ginger, don't be a twat. Don't go out there and risk it. Nobody wants to be putting you in an early box. Not just that, 2 minutes under the sun, if you don't ignite, you'll be smelling of piss and twiglets and no cunt will want to come near you anyway. So, give it a miss, stay in the shade, and have a wash. That reminds me, if you're one of these people that has a wash once a month, whether you need it or not, you might want to thinking about upping your game, because you will smell like Pepe the Pew, and you will be about as attractive to a group of people as syphilis in a gangbang. So, don't be such a shy cunt. Get in the shower and have a wash. Right, what else have we got? Who we got? Your vehicle. Is it actually up to the game? If you made a trip anywhere around here, are you actually going to get there? Might be a worthy choice for you to go and check the water and oil, and don't do what I did the other day and put water in the oil. There's a video on that in the Man Up channel. Most embarrassing. 40 years of driving, but nevertheless. So, back to the weather. It's going to stay hot for some considerable time. There are some things you can do. Here's an idea. Open a fucking window. Or, better still, get the shorts of hope out. As you can see, those legs are so white they could give somebody Arcai at 50 yards. Why? Because I'm English. And we don't get the sun very often. And while you're thinking about this miserable unpleasance that you call the sun, and thinking about skiving a few days off work because you're actually a bit of a tired bastard and in between bouts of fake COVID, you can pull this one. Nice little number. Duvet day without the duvet even. Good idea. Now, if you are thinking about existing this week, then there are a few things you do. As I say, open the window. Drink water regularly. You'll probably find if you're not sleeping at night, it could be one of three things. You're either one of these people that don't sleep at night because you don't do anything during the day and you sleep all day long. You could be one of these people that's massively overweight, and if you are, you ain't going to sleep. Fucking fact, isn't it? There ain't too many lumps of meat that actually sleep well through the night. However, I do. Or you might want to look into hydration. Yes, if you're burning up, right, there is a very real chance you might be underhydrated and you probably don't know about it. I went years of my life not knowing about hydration and thinking I was all right. But now I actually force myself to drink a bit of extra water and I sleep like a baby. Now, some of you may actually use a fan at night. I think somebody whinged that if they used the fan for the summer period, they used £3 extra electric for that year. You tight-fisted bastard. Would you rather sleep, or would you rather stay hot there and think I saved £3? It's a bit of a no-brainer really, isn't it? But other than that, get out there and enjoy it, because here's a fact that you really probably should brush upon. In about 3 or 4 months, you'll be freezing your ass off, and by that time they'll have hiked up the heating bills, so you really won't want to be putting the heating on, and there'll be about 5 or 6 of you huddled around a duvet with nothing more than a candle for heat, whinging and cursing your luck and wishing it was summer. And reflecting on the days, like today, where you'll be whinging saying it's too hot. It's not too hot. This is natural. This isn't climate change either. This is natural. In my lifetime, I should imagine there's been numerous times that we've had heat waves. I don't know exactly what it comes out as a heat wave, but back in the old days, there'd be Michael Fish, long before he didn't tell you about that storm that was coming in and said, don't worry, there's nothing to worry about, and it wiped out half of the south. He used to get a sticker and stick it on like this. We've got hot there and hot there and hot there. That was it. Hot. That's all you needed to know. Tomorrow will be warm. Pack cream, take ice creams, go to the countryside, go to the beach, go near a river, but don't go swimming in it, right, unless you've been watched, because quite frankly, it's so cold in there, it'll freeze your hydraulics right up through you and stop your heart. This is England. We don't get too many warm days to warm water. And if you're going for a swim in the sea, you are indeed a brave bastard. I mean, if you go to Weston-super-Mare and stick your fucking toe in, you probably need your stomach pumped. And if you go down to the south coast, well, you're probably going to get bombarded with migrants making the crossing. The only thing I can say is they'll probably have heat stroke by the time they make it over here. Or will they? Oh, no, that's right. They're used to the heat, aren't they? But they're not used to the humidity. But there you go. So, Just from me, if you possibly could manage it, man the fuck up and get on with it. We're British, for fuck's sake. It's a bit of weather. We have extremes. Enjoy it. Actually, try and get a bit of a suntan on that pasty fucking body of yours. You know, get the shorts of hope on. You know, I mean, look at this. Look, I'm a lorry driver. Look at the fucking state of it. I look ridiculous. I may even go out later on and try and expose the chest. And hopefully I won't get surrounded by Greenpeace and thrown into the local river. Mind you, they're probably out protesting fuel at the moment anyway, so I should be all right. But yeah, take care, get out there and enjoy it. A few weeks' time we'll be in fucking pissing down rain. Anyway, I'll see you later.